Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to do the cliche 5 things I love about my WRX STI video. There's probably a million of these on YouTube, but I figure I'd throw my hat in the ring and see how it went. But my list is in no particular order. It's probably a little bit different just due to the fact that I got kids and such, and some of these things are more important to me and made it onto my things I love list rather than the straight performance things. But just jumping right into it here, first thing on my list is that it's a great family car. So say I got 2 kids, 4 doors, got all the space I need, car seats in there, throw all the crap in the trunk and go on down the road. That made it on my list of things I love because I've had other vehicles that didn't make great family cars. Case in point, had a Fiesta ST, things like a little shoebox. Got me another Subaru, so that's why I always went back to my Subis for their space and the family side of things, how you can just throw everything in there, go down the road and everybody's happy. But that's the first on the list of why I love it. Number 2 on the list is that it's an easily upgradable vehicle, meaning the aftermarket has it covered. You can pretty well make these vehicles whatever you want to make them. You can sling as much cash as you want to at them, and the aftermarket's got you covered. That's one thing I do love about it. Obviously, for the STI being a good platform to start with, the aftermarket just makes it a better vehicle. In my opinion, you can, like I said, you can do whatever you want to them. Just depends on how deep your pockets are, and that's a second reason why I do love it, is the fact that it's easily upgradable. Number 3 on the list is the fact that it's relatively easy to work on. Case in point, you buy all those mods, you want something that's relatively simple to work on. The 04s, if you've worked on a 04, you can work on a 2020. Outside of some little nuances here and there, they're basically the same motor and everything else, so it's just kind of, like I said, if you worked on the older ones, you work on these. They're relatively simple. No real crazy shenanigans or anything like that it's going to come out at you. It's just a pretty straightforward design, like Lego blocks, as everybody says with Subarus. You can piece them all together and do what you want to with them. Just like I say, it's really relatively easy to work on. Number 4 is a big one for me. Like I say, having family and such, made it onto the list. The fact that it's, of course, a safe vehicle. Given the STI's performance and being as safe as Subaru is, I don't think that's a winning combination for myself. So I've seen some of these vehicles with the tops ripped off of them, smashed 3 different ways from I don't know what, and people walk away from them. Now, I've never tested the theory. I've never wrecked one or crashed one. I don't really have any reservations, and hopefully I never do have to test that theory. So if I did, I'm glad that it's as safe as vehicle as it can be. And like I say, that's why it's on my list of things I love about it, because you get the performance and then you get the safety aspect of it all in one cohesive package. And then number 5 on the list, and this is kind of a 18 plus model year specific, nitro yellow green brake calipers. I was on the fence about that collar, and it's a plus also that they are a 6-piston upgrade. But I was on the fence about the collar. I was actually wanting a series gray because of their caliper collar. I just didn't know how that collar would handle a set of wheels or a particular type of, not type, but particular collar of wheels. But I run indigo blue Advan RG3s when I don't have the OEMs on there, and that collar, after I put those wheels on there, it just seems to pop with that collar wheel on there. So that kind of makes me love that collar now. I know it's kind of a random one in the tail end of the list there, but I really do love that collar brake after I've owned it for a little while. But as a bonus, one thing I absolutely do love is the wing. I'm 15 at heart, and every STI I've had the wing, save for the hatch. It had the little bill spoiler on the top, so every one I've had the wing on it. And that's just, like I say, I'm 15 at heart, and that's just something I've always loved about those cars. First time I saw one, it was a race car, right? That's what you immediately go to, especially if you're a kid and such, but just can't get past that. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it, and we'll catch you in the next one.